Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we are going to be talking about 3 things you need to do to have a productive 2025. Really, I have like 5 things, so there's 3 things and 2 bonus, but the goal is for you to pick 3 of these 5 things and implement them into your life every day for 2025, and I can assure you, you will have a productive 2025. So let's just get into it. Number 1, prioritize prayer. Prayer needs to be your main priority for 2025. Every day you need to pray and seek God. God, what's your will for me today? God, what do you want me to do today? God, where does my energy need to go today? God, is there anyone I need to speak with today? God, how do I do this for my business? How do I do this for whatever area you need help in? God is the only one who has all the answers. And the great thing is, God knows everything, and He has unlimited resources, unlimited wisdom and knowledge, and He's the only one who can fill your cup instantly. So prayer, if you want to have a productive 2025, prayer needs to be your top priority. I see so many successful people, and when people ask them, what's the answer? Prayer. God knows what's coming around your corner. God knows who you need to speak with. God knows which doors you need to walk through. And so in order to have the most productive year, you need to be praying. It will save you a lot of time making mistakes, limit distractions, and you can trust God because He's only good and He can only do good and give you good. You need to know that whatever thing that God is telling you to do, it's because it's the most beneficial. Either most beneficial for your life, beneficial for your walk, beneficial for obedience, for growth, for strength. God needs to be your priority. Prayer. Number 2, you need to get a therapist or a life coach. You need someone who you can speak with, who's going to hold you accountable, who's going to help you navigate through life. Yes, God is almighty and all-knowing, and that is wonderful. But we also have resources. God has established people here on earth to help you navigate. One of the best things I did in 2024 was go to a therapist. My husband and I both went to a therapist, and it was life-changing. It helped me to become so much more productive because you have someone, and she's more like a therapist slash mentor slash life coach who holds you accountable. You need someone. You don't have to go to therapy if you don't want, but you need a life coach or a mentor, somebody who's going to help elevate you. Someone who you bounce your ideas off of and they say, well, maybe you should go this way. Or actually, I know somebody. Or actually, when I seen this and that. It's so helpful to go to someone as a sounding board and to have someone of wisdom, someone who's an expert in that area. It's also going to help you heal unhealed trauma, wounds, mental disorders. These are real things that hinder and stop our growth and stop us from moving into exactly where we're supposed to be, stop us from being productive day to day. If you're someone who struggles with depression or anxiety, a therapist can help you navigate those areas. ADHD, a therapist can help you navigate these areas to help you be the most productive you. Number 3, the 12-week year. I talked about this last year and I'm talking about it again this year. The 12-week year is one way to get the most out of your 2025. What it is you break your year up into 4 quarters. So instead of 1 year, you have 4 years within the one. Basically, you break your first 12 weeks up and you count that as a year. So instead of having 12 months to complete things, you have 12 weeks to complete things. We're in week 1. This would be considered January. Week 2, February. And what you learn is when you do it that way, you're giving yourself deadlines. Okay, we have 12 weeks to complete this. And you achieve those things in a quicker amount of time, resulting in way more achievements at the end of the year. I hope that's making sense, but I'm going to drop in the description below a little more information about it. I think I have the book on PDF. If I do, that will also be in the description box because it's a great book. But you break your year up into 12 weeks. So then everything you accomplish for the year, you now accomplish in the first 12 weeks. And then you do that again. At the end of those 12 weeks, you reassess what's your goals for the next year. year, and you achieve those. And then you do it again, you achieve those. And you do it the last time and you achieve those. Then when you look back, you say, oh my gosh, I achieved so much. But I will say this, it takes some time to shift your mind, because you have to literally shift your mind to think about, okay, we only have 12 weeks. What a lot of us do is we slack off, and then towards August, now we want to go crunch time. Or we start hard in January, February. By March, we slow down. And then we pick it back up in August. And then we realize, oh, I didn't achieve as much as I could have achieved. But that's why doing the 12-week year is good, because if you're setting your deadline for March, I have 5 big tasks I want to complete. And I'm setting my deadline for March for 3 of those. And you're so serious and you've already did the mental change, then when March comes and you see, oh, okay, wait, I did complete all 5 of these, and then you do it again for the next one, and you do it again for the next one. Instead of completing 5 things at the end of the year, you've now completed 15 things at the end of the year, 12 things at the end of the year. So that's one way to get the most out of your 2025 and be productive. Into the bonus ones. Number 4, force yourself to do something you don't want to do every day. Every day, force yourself to do something you don't want to do, whether that's doing laundry, reading a book, cleaning up, going to the gym. Force yourself to do something you don't want to do, because what that's going to do is it's going to create the habit of discipline. Discipline is doing the thing you should do when you don't want to do it. And so by forcing yourself every day to do something you don't want to do, something that's productive and something that's beneficial, you're giving yourself the routine of discipline, and you're also giving yourself a dopamine when you complete it, because then you feel good about yourself. Oh my goodness, I didn't want to do that, but I did it. Wow, good job, me. And you're producing that dopamine. And the more you produce that dopamine from doing hard things, from doing difficult things, from doing things you just plain out didn't want to do, you're building your mental health, and you're ultimately going to have a more productive year. If you force yourself, I need that dopamine today. Let me do something I don't want to do so then I can celebrate the fact that I did something I didn't want to do. Boom, dopamine hit, better mental health, more discipline, and that task is done. So that's my goal, and I suggest you do that every day. Make yourself do something you don't want to do. Whether it's big or small, if that's putting on some clothes in the laundry and folding them and putting them away. That's where most people get got. You'll put the laundry in the washing machine, but in the dryer, but when they come out the dryer, you just throw them on the bed, throw them in a pile, throw them in a basket. No, force yourself to fold those clothes and put them away, hang them up, and then you get to say, wow, I did good today. And that's going to boost your mental health, which will ultimately boost your productivity. Number 5, this is the last one. Celebrate your small victories. Celebrate you. That will help you have a more productive 2025. If every time you do something and you congratulate yourself, every little thing. I posted a video today. Good job, me. I went for a run. Good job, me. Instead of going to eat out, I ate at home. Good job, me. Boost your self-esteem. Encourage yourself. Celebrate you. Be proud of who you are and be proud of the hard things you achieve. I always say this, nobody knows how hard it was for you to do that thing but you. So whether it's big or small, celebrate your win. Celebrate you. And the more you do that, again, you're producing dopamine, and you're going to have a more productive year, because you're now going to want to do things that are going to make you proud. And so I pray that this has helped you in some way. These are my 5 tips. You don't have to do all 5, but pick 3. Pick 3 of these 5 and implement them in your life, and I promise you, you will have a more productive year. Do the hard things. Pray, 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 pray. That's one all of you need to implement. Let that be the one of the 3. Prayer. And then do the hard things. Discipline. Get a therapist. Get a life coach. And it will change your life forever. Thank you so much for watching. If this video was helpful for you, make sure you leave a comment down below. Give it a like and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so you never miss a video. We are going hard the year of 2025. I'm here. We're committed. And this is just the beginning of Justice's journey. Who I'm going to be at the end of 2025 is going to be so different than who I am now in January. And I want you to be along for that journey. Make sure you subscribe. I love you. God loves you.